All right, I'm gonna try not to be too frustrated. This is take two after that intermission. So you got them because it was like data warning and it shut my YouTube off. It's like you have 2 gigs left, and none of this data shit makes sense anyways. I stood there on a beach a month ago for an hour and a half. Well, hello, person. Sorry, my phone alerted me that my data was almost dead. So I said, let's try it again till the data dies. Hi again. Oh, hello. Hello. How are you? I was having data troubles. Hey, everybody. We are back again. My phone is fighting me. So I just thought it'd be fun. Yeah, I would like to meet people again. I used to leave the apartment. I don't anymore much. Because every time I do, people always find me. And they always tell me stuff. Like 1/4 of the time, they're like, we could kill you, you know. I'm like, yeah, I know. Okay, great. So I stay in my apartment a lot lately. Um, yeah. But we got a rocket. It is like a Ariana Delta 5 plus 4 1940s 2018 ULA Northrop Grumman Lockheed Martin Boeing thing. Oh yeah, I'm pretty goofy, you know. Although ULA, they're the United Launch Association. So yeah, that is gonna, you know, it's one of the tenets of Thor News. Like we should have space shuttles, and not only should we have space shuttles, we should have space shuttles like we do airplanes. Like I bet if we still had space shuttles, and like for your vacation, you could go up on your own space shuttle with your lady or your man, depending on who you are and what you do, and you guys could cruise around Earth, you know, like 100 miles looking down. That would be cool. And if we had that shit, that guy probably wouldn't have stolen it and crashed it today. Now I usually don't get into that weird crap, but you know, I know I'm sick of just watching rockets, man. It is 2018. Why am I still watching rockets? Elon Musk, I hear, is good at launching rockets. He launches like a rocket every 2 weeks. What are they putting in those rockets? I don't know. Where are those rockets going? I don't know. They said there's like 20,000 satellites in the sky. I don't ever see them. Not even in all the photos that I look through, and I look through a lot of data all the time. I never seen the asteroid belt in the photo. It's too dark and bright at the same time, plus space is different, can't really photograph it. Okay. And then all those satellites, 20,000 satellites. I'm like, how come I never see a picture? It sounds like the asteroid belt. And somebody's gonna be like, Earth is flat. I'm like, what if you're both right? And it's half round and half flat. Then everybody's been wrong. It's still no reason to get mad all the time, you know. And where's that gonna get us? I like to think about real problems. Like we got giant debt, $21 trillion. That's a bad thing. And Mother Nature keeps knocking shit down faster than we are building stuff. Plus, all of our infrastructure is from like the 1940s. Anyway, oh my God, I'm detecting a theme that has been running through Thor News. That I get more cranky old man about the fact that we're still launching rockets, and I'm still spending an hour in traffic when I got to go 12 miles in the city. You know, like, holy shit, you literally had to manufacture this amount of ineptness, profit maximization, which, okay, great, that history has passed. We're here now, and that shit will not work any longer. Why did I get so serious? It's Saturday night because I stopped reading chat. All right, you guys say some funny stuff as we wait for this rocket and hope that my phone does not shut off again. Thank you. I like my energy too most of the time. Sometimes I get real mad. I'm like, why can't you let me cuddle, universe? And then I break a bunch of shit. I see that in my mind. And they're usually ninja robots, so nobody gets hurt. And then I think about it. I'm like, somebody had to pay for those ninja robots. I remember, nope, they're in my mind. I do hope the rocket takes off. The Olympic flame burning. But I gotta be honest. Watching people launch rockets, even the little ones like the $25 one. You ever launched your own rocket? Or a bottle rocket? Bottle rockets are badass. But you know what is cooler than bottle rockets? Roman candles. I like the noise Roman candles make. Does anybody know how much time we got? $21 people. They canceled it. Did I just sound surprised? All right. Where are we at? Okay. One. So this, as far as I know, this is real. Because every day I've been alive, and I've been alive quite a few. Every day, the sun and the moon are there. Now, yes, I know there are days I can't see the moon. But they've all been there. And the stars have been there most of the time. And plus the planets, like Venus. Venus has always been amazing. Jupiter, always amazing. Saturn, Mars. Every day I woke up, probably as a baby. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's stars. Like, that's crazy. And if you only knew how much time I spent talking to dogs and horses about they should really look up at the stars more often, you would be amazed. But they were usually some really good conversations. Like, think if technology went in a scary but kind of cool way, to where like we finally could figure out what dogs were thinking. It's like the shit dogs bark at. It's like, I'm like, who are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially outdoor dogs, they're talking to somebody way out there. I just want to know what the hell they're talking about. Cats too. Although fish, listening to fish think might be scary, or it could be the best thing ever. Like really fantastic jazz you can't stop listening to, which at this moment is a category that doesn't exist as far as I know. Or we're checking it out. Oh yeah, all the planets on the same side, which is weird, and like 6 of them are retrograde. If one of the things, like if I was a professor, I would be saying, I think when the universe moves, it all makes sounds. Everything makes a noise moving through space. I make a noise, you make a noise, everything makes noises. Metal's a scary noise at times. So the planets make noises when they move, and the stars. So as Earth, we're hearing it from Earth. And so when the planet is retrograde, the noise, the symphony of the planets we're getting is almost like listening to music backwards or off a bit. And so that's why retrograde affects people's communications and understanding. It's like listening to our own solar system at different vibrations or frequencies, if you will. Now, science might be like, whatever he's saying is total bullshit. I can't prove it right here, right now in this YouTube video. But I'm just saying, so I think the logical, scientific connection for me between the alignment of the planets and how Mercury being retrograde and the other planets retrograde could affect people, what they think about their emotions, energy. That makes sense to me because Mercury, I don't know if you guys know this, but I've dated women and I lived with two, and like during while you're living, they'll be like, "No, PMS doesn't affect me." You're like, "Yeah, it does. No, it definitely does." Like the only time a girl got mad at me uh, for buying flowers was when that was happening. I'm just saying, so it's kind of like at stages of like Mercury and a lot of planets being retrograde, it can be like the solar system is PMSing. Only because I couldn't find better metaphor, man. I'm trying to talk about science here and astronomy and astrology and hidden knowledge that's kept from us and why shit can be so weird and like, why it's bad to have giant rallies or protests on the day Mercury goes retrograde, like, or whatever. Was it talking about? Oh yeah. So the frequency. And so with all the planets on the same side and 6 planets retrograde, and Mercury's a big deal because Mercury's a total badass. Like as badass as the sun, Mercury's also doesn't get as much credit as it should because it's like their husband and wife, the sun, although Jupiter's, I guess, weird term. What I'm saying, look at that formation. It's like, look how they're all protecting Earth. So we got shit coming in on the interstellar medium and we are in a star field, which I think we are. Then this is like a family. Like we're having a hard time putting our shit together on Earth. It's like we're a fucking solar system. Like in here, everything is almost coming to protect Earth and lining up in a formation. So it's like we gotta figure out how to, work because it just would help. Did I go off the rails? Is it rocket launch? It's because I'm talking about rockets, right? Wait, if they canceled it, why is it still sitting there? The flame still burns. Okay, where are we going? 1 second. Is anybody still watching? All right. Hey, where's it taking off from? Is it Florida? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where it's taking off from? Vampires. That reminds me of a movie called Lost Boys, where at the very end, dude drives in with a truck and he's got a bunch of wood in there. And he goes, "There's one thing I never liked about this place. It's all the vampires." Whoa. No, this is crazy. I don't mean to offend anybody, but what if all the wildfires were vampires burning trees just so they get turned into stakes, stick them in the heart? Maybe that's how you kill the artificial intelligence. Not that I'm ever suggesting killing the artificial intelligence or artificial intelligence is. Just saying, like, if we're suddenly going to go with a war on trees, they're all going to burn down. Like, well, let's look at all our ulterior motives here. Who wins? If you cut all trees down, vampires? Okay. And I heard the last thing vampires want to do is be thrown to Mercury. Is just to sit on the planet that close to the sun all day with no shade whatsoever. So yeah, I would say it's probably definitely best to be good to the trees and the animals that live in the birds and the trees and shit. Absolutely. I would guess the moon, the earth, the sun, all big fans of trees also. Especially our oceans. They need to be clean too. What are we talking about? Vampires. Yeah. So as vampires suck the lifeblood out of Earth, that's where Fight Club is like, well, vampires have always been around, but we can do better than fucking 1940s rockets and 1940s highways and 1940s gas mileage. Talk about free energy, which is energy. You don't have to put the word free. It's like sunlight, free sunlight, y'all. How would you like it if I sold y'all free sunlight? Sound like a good deal? I'm so old I can remember water was almost free. Just had it everywhere. And the shit in your tap was so clean you could drink it. I know that sounds like lies or fancy technology, but no, back in the day, we used to have water you could drink out of your fucking faucet. And they had a space shuttle then too. Man, things are weird. Even cable was better. I think they only had 100 channels or 60. It's way better. Fuck yeah, you guys missed a lot. Young kids, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like grunge, fantastic. The whole movement, there was a giant, even bigger than that. Pop did really well during that time, and country and all the genres blooming before the boom happened. Shotgun boom, that is. Sitcoms, like they have Cheers and Seinfeld and Friends, and there was a lot of moonlighting. There was a lot of great, where television was amazing. And then we had like American Idol and Survivor, and it was all over. Then reality television won. Now it's 2018, we're still watching rockets on the fucking launch. And I'm thinking about, so you lost, yeah. Rockets. Rockets and vampires. It used to be Love and Rockets. Now I guess it's Rockets and Vampires. But heroes shall return. But I guess you can say it's an improvement because they used to just have one rocket. Now they got 3. And if more rocket is good, then that is improvement. Okay, but let me take this moment as Planetary Defense Commander. What if we got asteroids or rockets or giant chunky interstellar medium or a plethora of things that could be affecting us in planet, on planet, around planet? Doesn't matter whether the planet's flat or round. The things from outside of our little snow globe that could affect us all. Let's say satellites are real. They say there are 20,000 of them floating around the planet right now. And a lot of the companies that put up those satellites aren't even around anymore. They're kind of like the same shell companies that were there in the financial era of 2000 to 2008. Where they're on paper, they got funny nicknames for the bag holders. But yeah, if you know who's responsible for those, nobody. Who's responsible for all the trash in the ocean? Nobody. But like you got planetary problems that need to be solved now. You can only do it as a planet. And if you don't solve the basic planetary problems together, your planet doesn't really keep on going. And from what I've seen being around, not listening to social media or the media, in my own brain for my 46 years, that we have the people, we have the ideas, we have everything we need to make this world an awesome, amazing place. But there is some invisible wall that I would guess had a lot to do with money, power, old rituals and traditions that is keeping us, preventing us from moving forward. It's not one fucking mastermind. It is like a hydra of people and families and groups who are just now finding out no one ever had any serious hardcore plans for today. All the plans were from the last 100 years, 200 years. Okay, gotta go. They called it, huh? Fuck. Anyway, as your Planetary Defense Commander, saying it's time to work together. You got serious problems you gotta solve. Multiple. And you can only do it together as a planet. And so we can work together on space agencies that go nowhere. Maybe we can play soccer with Russia. Maybe we can play soccer with North Korea. Maybe we can play soccer with Israel and China and Iran and India. And then maybe we can figure out how to get space shuttles and low orbit trucks. Maybe we can go to the moon. All of us. I don't know. Maybe we can clean the oceans. Maybe we can all get along. And it's like, everybody's like, no. Debbie Danner, Grumpy Cat. It's like, Grumpy Cat is our world leader. It's like the Grumpy Cat days are over. Like, how long are we just going to fucking stare at rockets on a launching pad. If a stiff breeze came in, plus an alien invasion, we would be screwed. What if aliens have already invaded us, but just done it through radio and transmission? Who invented Facebook and Twitter? I don't know, maybe aliens. Is she talking about aliens? Crap. But good times. Shines the sun. That's pretty dress. But if you saw what I was wearing, you'd be like, that's a nice outfit. Anyway, me, you, and the sun, and our space agency, which is you, and hopefully every other planet too, because space is everywhere. It's in the ocean, it's in the air, it's in the aerosol. So having a space force for good use, which John F. Kennedy actually came up with the term. He said space can either be used as a force for good or as a force for corporations. And so Space Force, either it's for the planet and for the oceans and the good of all things, all animals, all people everywhere, playing soccer on the moon. How about that? If we all learn to get along and pick up the trash in the oceans and the rivers and the lakes and be good to animals, then we could do amazing things. We could play soccer on the moon. That would be cool. That would be a good goal. We could build 7 badass new cities on 7 continents. And they said that the moon is the 8th continent. So brand new cities of technology and the future built in one with nature. I heard that if you made glass in a vacuum, glass can be stronger than iron or steel. We can build buildings that can withstand 300, 400 mile per hour winds if all people come to the table and all ideas are put out, not for profit, but all right, how are we going to save this flaming dumpster fire shit show that is 2018? A lot of these problems were here before we got here, but now I got to all solve them together. And I can do it for this planet. I love the oceans. I love animals. And I love you people. But you guys get on my nerves sometimes. I still love you. Still great. That's what I'm saying. I don't blame you. I don't blame like none of you individuals to blame. We're all in this together. And we're going to win. And that's weird because that's what feels like the last thing people want to hear these days. It's like, we're going to win. Like, no, we're not. No, we're not. I bought a ticket and I bought my own religion insurance that assured me the rapture would come and everything would fail. I'm like, no, I read the Bible too, mostly the blue words. It's kind of a joke. But, and the heroes arrive and there are good times, 1,000 years of peace. So we can build cities that are built to last 1,000 years, prepare all roads, prepare for the feast. Like things are going to be good. There are going to be good days ahead of us. We are going to get to that vault and unlock it without bloodshed. And then it's going to be great. So I believe, although today we're still watching rockets not launch on the launching pad due to probable weather or circumstances. But then refer to that quote from Iron Man where they explain it to the media what happened. And I think that best sum it up. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, try to go easy on yourself and everybody else because things are weird. I mentioned all the planets are on the same side and all that retrograde frequency motion shit. It's true. Yeah, you guys are cool. But one day in the future, I'm going to do another live show where there's this book called Millennium Prophecies. But it's from 1999, and it's really badass. Although people might be like, oh my God, Thor is trying to... It's just a cool book. Although I don't want to see anyone ever get crucified ever again. I thought that shit was supposed to stop. Blocks of stone. Isaac Newton said, you can't... There you go, resurrection of vampires, just like you guys were talking about in the chat. Nosferatu. The Apocalypse of Saint John. The mystery of Revelation. And that's like what we're talking about. That's a whole YouTube community. Like, you go back through time, the 1500s, like 800s. They're talking about, like, we figured out the end of the Bible. We totally got it right this time. Like, everybody's always said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, no, but this time I've really figured out the end of the Bible. I'm like, well, you know, I don't have to believe that. I believe in destiny and free will. So, I don't know, the whole, it's just cool to see what conspiracy theories everybody was actually talking about before internet and phones and right before libraries died. It's a cool book. Yeah. Shakespeare's Secrets. So, if you like looking for it stuff, and I'm sick of talking about weather all the time. This will be cool. Oh my God, Sister Marie, Gabrielle's warning. And so, the prophets of the new age. Dun dun dun. That dude. Look at that face though. Like, even the whole life, like, I'm always sad and cryptic and dark. Like, that doesn't sound that fun, dude. Like, at all. Hell no. Like, hippies, Jimi Hendrix, like, I'm a freak. Like, Manson. Like, Quentin, what are you doing making a movie about Manson? I already know way more about man than I ever wanted to. The Earth Strikes Back. Dun dun dun. Oh! No way. Crazy. So maybe I just got off in the book. Dun dun dun. I think I got this one Barnes & Noble. Oh no. Oh heck yeah. So we're gonna learn. It's like a movie. We're all like, all right. It's like the Dungeon Master, the Beast book, where it tells you about all the creatures you face. But it's like a video game. We can win. We can kick ass. Planetary conjunction. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Alright. So, you guys are awesome. And if I lost science points with you, fantastic. If I didn't, super fantastic. Now we'll get better at reading chat, but I had a Blade Runner 7. It was okay. Plus, oh my God. Right now, my cast for the X-Men is Emma Watson as Kitty Pryde, Rosario Dawson as X-23, Taylor Swift as the White Queen, and Selena Gomez as Psylocke, and then Emilia Clarke as Rogue. I guess there would be dudes in it, but I can worry about that shit later. But now, all the planets are on our side. And so that is good, Earth. That is good. So thank you. So I guess in a way we kind of launched together. And that was nice. But the book scared me. Dun dun dun. But as far as I know, a book never killed no one. Now they may have thought up some dumb, crazy ideas from misinterpretations of books. That's for sure. Probably hundreds of times, maybe more. Definitely. What was it saying? Yeah, the planets are they're all on our side. And we're on their side. So that is good news. And a lunar solar eclipse just happened. Plus, the weather is weird. And I'm getting all my freaking out about hurricane season over now. Plus, other stuff. And I love you. Talk to you guys soon. Stay cool. Thank you.